She literally she literally went in the middle of the lane and she like stopped and I hit her. I said I hit her.
October 28, 2022, at Rocky Hill, Middletown, Ohio. Police received a call saying she was hit from behind by a white Hyundai sedan. When police arrived on the scene, they found the driver of the white vehicle involved in the crash. As soon as the door opened, there was a strong smell of alcohol. The officer suspected she was driving under the influence of alcohol and asked her to get out of the car to check.
If you're good to drive or not. That doesn't matter right now. If that happened, it's whatever. I just want to make sure you're good to drive, so I just want to check out your eyes.
And if I'm not good to drive, then I have friends picking up. I'm trying to tell you, she literally, if you could find cameras, pick up all the cameras. She literally drove in the middle of the street. I don't know if she was trying to like find, if she was like, oh, where am I going to go here? And I'm going to go here. And then she drove in the middle of the street. And then I hit her. I did. But.
Alright, so look, we're going to do these tests, right?
No, we're not going to do any tests. Nope.
Okay, because based on your eyes alone, when I checked your eyes, okay, your eyes failed the standard field sobriety test.
I wasn't driving.
What do you mean?
When you took
You're involved
my test,
in it. You're involved in a motor vehicle accident that establishes time of operation. Which would mean at the time that you got in the motor vehicle crash, you would have been too intoxicated to drive that vehicle. So in order to disprove that, you can go through our tests and then pass our tests, and then we could see that you're not impaired and you can drive.
I was not driving my motor vehicle when you took the test.
Okay, that does not matter.
The driver is Alice Diaz, 39 years old, the chief of staff for the mayor of Middletown.
I am the chief of staff to the city of Middletown. I literally, I hit a girl, I hit a person.
Yep.
She was literally intoxicated. I hit her. I am not trying to fight you guys.
No, listen, we're trying to do our job, right?
Make harder either, but I got to do my job 100% correctly the whole way out. So
I understand that.
I mean, can I check your eyes?
Sure.
All right.
But no, but what the fuck is like? What is it checking my eyes gonna do? We hit each other way over there.
Yep.
It was an accident. It's an accident. Yep. Okay. Now I'm here. She left. It is what it is.
He has to check your eyes just to make sure.
To make sure what?
Because you were operating the motor vehicle at the time.
I was not. Okay. When you guys came here.
223 to 224. You just have her slide up this way.
I'm not. I am not turning the car. I am not turning the car.
So we're just going to get our supervisor up here to be able to further explain it to you.
Sure.
Okay. The point of it is that you were driving the car, right, when you got in the accident. That's been established, right? So even though I tested your eyes after the fact, it still gives read to the fact that you were intoxicated at the time of driving.
That's what we're trying to make sure you're not. The whole reason we're doing this is because the lady that you rear-ended was concerned that you were drunk.
After speaking with a police supervisor, Alice Diaz agreed to take a field sobriety test.
Alright, so you're going to keep your head still, hands down by your sides for this, alright? With your eyes only, you're going to follow the tip of my pen. Alright?
So why is everybody?
We're just watching. We're just watching.
I'm holding the phone.
He's holding the phone, so your attorney can listen. Okay.
Alright, so with your eyes only, follow the tip of the pen. Do you understand the instructions? The next test I'm going to have you do is the walk and turn.
Are you comfortable in those shoes? You want to go barefoot? You want to do more balance? Take the heel off so that your foot is flat foot?
She thinks the test is just a formality.
It's gonna be on the left.
No, this is just an impairment test in the field right now. That's all we're checking for at this moment.
So any medical conditions or any injuries that you can think of from preventing you from doing these tests? No? Nothing medical, no injury-wise?
Okay.
Alright, so I'm going to read you the instructions, so until then, just stand right there on that line, alright? So the next test is going to be a walk and turn.
So actually pause. While he explained these directions, just do me a favor. Put your left foot on that white line and put your right foot in front of it. With your hands down at your side, try to put your toes touching just like I'm doing right here. So one foot here, this foot right there, and hands down at your side. He's going to explain the directions of the test. We want you to stay in this position. Don't start the test until he tells you to start the test, okay? Do you understand? Okay.
Right. Do not walk until I tell you to. Alright? When I tell you to begin, you're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps. Alright, so as 9 heel-to-toe steps, you're going to be like this. 1. Don't
start yet.
Alright? So 9 heel-to-toe, like this. 1, 2, 3, all the way to 9. And then once you get to 9, alright, you're going to take small rotational turns. Like this, alright? And then 9 back. Don't do it until I tell you to, alright? I'm just demonstrating. Alright?
And again, so just to clarify that, when you're in this position, you're going to take 9. You got to count out loud 9. On your 9th step, you're going to leave that front foot planted, just like this. Can you see my front foot? And you're going to leave that front foot planted, take a series of small steps, and turn around all the way till you're facing the same direction that you came. And then you're going to take an additional 9 steps back to where you started.
When you turn, keep your front foot in the line, and turn taking, so like you're shaping the 9 small rotational turns, alright? And you're going to count out loud each step, alright, to 9.
Throughout the test, keep your hands down at your side. If you step off the line for any reason or you feel like you're going to fall, stop the test. But if you lose count, just pick off from where you left when you last started counting, okay? So 9 heel-to-toe steps, hands down at your side. Each step must be heel-to-toe. So it's 9 steps forward, small turn, 9 steps back. Do you understand the directions of this test? Okay. You may begin.
After police officer explains and supports the test, Alice Diaz was unable to complete the test.
Okay. Alex, I'll just explain the last one. That's okay. Alright, so for this test, stand with your feet together, hands down your side. Stay in this position while I explain this test, okay? What I want you to do for this test when I tell you to start is I want you to pick whatever foot you're most comfortable with. So if you raise your right foot, it's going to be 6 inches off the ground. You're going to keep it in this position, parallel to the ground, counting in this fashion. 1001, 1002, 1003. So this is this test. This is the final test. So as your foot's parallel to the ground, you're going to count 1001, 1002, 1003 until we tell you to stop. If at any portion throughout the test you put your foot down, just pick it back up and continue counting from where you last left off.
I'm not going to do this. Just try.
Do you understand the instructions of the test? Okay, give me 1 second before you begin. Okay, you may begin. Straighten your leg and make it parallel to the ground. Bring your hands down by your sides. And count out loud. Okay. So you can put your feet down.
The final test, Alice Diaz also failed to pass.
And you're too intoxicated to have been driving a motor vehicle, okay? So do me a favor, turn around.
I hit that car on purpose.
Turn around.
Look at your shoes. We're not saying you hit any car on
You guys are arresting me?
Yep, you're being placed under arrest for operating under the influence.
I literally asked you guys.
Yeah, in the point of the test, I said at the point of the test, we are only testing for impairment. You failed the standard field sobriety test, which is why you're being taken into custody.
The reason we were giving you the test is to determine whether or not you're intoxicated.
But I would have
Get this
never
under
even
control.
taken the test.
That would be interfering with our investigation.
You still would have been placed under arrest.
Still would have been placed under arrest. So, we'll explain everything to you.
Let me tighten that up.
Where did you get arrested before? Where do you live?
Middletown.
Middletown? We'll explain everything to you. We just gotta take you back to the station and process.
Those both double locked?
Yeah.
You just gotta take you
Why
back to
did
the
you guys
station.
fucking tell me to take this fucking test? I would have never even taken this test.
Even if you didn't take the test, you were going to be placed under the influence,
Okay.
under arrest for the influence of alcohol.
What the fuck? You guys fucking fooled me. You told me to take a test.
It's time to bring Alice Diaz back to prison. She still thinks the previous tests were just a formality, and Alice Diaz really freaked out.
We told you to take the test because of all of the probable cause that we had. Do you know what probable cause is?
Yeah, I know.
All of that
I
we
have
had.
a master's degree in fucking criminology.
Well, good. Then you understand what we're doing. Let's walk back to the car, okay? Listen,
Can I get my
Yeah, we're gonna
fucking-
get your shoes. We're not gonna.
Fucking fooled me. You told me to fucking take the test.
Because we suspected you were driving drunk over the.
Alice Diaz, a Middletown resident, failed field sobriety tests after initially refusing to perform them. Police said at the time. Her arrest report said that a breathalyzer test conducted later that night registered her blood alcohol content at 0.1997, more than double the legal limit. Alice Diaz was sentenced in New Britain Superior Court to 6 months in prison, execution suspended, and 18 months of probation, according to judicial records. She also paid a $500 fine.